Hello and welcome back to some more of Dwarf Fortress with me, the Green Dragon. We are in Fireclaw and look at that! We have a suicidal Kia in here. We're gonna charge its face. Kill. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it! Yes! It ran into a corner. Kill it! Oh, that's so satisfying. Okay, and that one's out there. Yeah, bunch of Kias, bunch of bullshit. Okay, and this is the magma thing, which should be functional at this point. For great glory and justice. Actually, it's pretty damn laggy. Why is it so laggy? It'll be fine. How's our booze? Booze is good. Excellent. Right, and we are doing this, and they're doing good at it too. In fact, they're about 2/3 to 3/4 done. Very nice. How is this still here? It's covered in water, so it exists in magma. No, surely they're just getting tossed in and sinking. Surely water covering won't protect them from magma. No, like, seriously? Oh, look, gold. Now, it seems to me that we need to check on Fireclaw, and he is still there, our little magma crab mascot. Oh boy. Apparently it was raining, which caused interest. Well, it is raining actually. I think doors are just busy carrying out all the crap stuff and being interrupted by Kias in the process. I should, however, have my hunters eventually kill those beasties. It's just that sparrows have showed up at the same time, which is making it slightly harder, but they're like, the lowest one is skill 6. They should be able to kill it. What are you missing? Greaves? Boo! Ooh, by the way, let's actually close these. And who is still here? Rio Crocite. I'm gonna add you to the fort. And this dude is the mayor. Rio Crocite. You can be the smith/mayor. And we're actually gonna give you a golden tomb where you can go when you inevitably die horribly. Okay. Enjoy. A nice golden burial spot for you. You will probably need it, and soon. And came. Overall, this seems good, seems good, seems good. Okay. Good, good, good. How's food? Food looks good. Okay, excellent. And this is just barley that we're planting here in large amounts. Forcing those poor innocent dwarven farmers to actually go outside. That is just cruel. And there he is, our old guest star, the Siren. Alright, how are we doing down below? I just have this thing about greed and wanting to dig up more and more and more and more and more and more cool stuff all the time. Well, this looks like the kind of crap we found emeralds in previously, doesn't it? Oh, actually this does. Let's actually dig around in here and see if we want to create a mine here. 4 more emeralds. Because it doesn't look like we have a lot of the emerald bearing rock here. You know, the layers for it, but Well, if we have some, we should still find a few hundred emeralds that are supposedly on the map. Because, you know, they're emeralds, and that's all the argument I really need, they're emeralds. And you are cutting all the green glass, which is fine. Unsuspend the rhyolite cutting, because rhyolite, I think we've dug up some more. I'm not sure, but I think we dug out some more, so... Okay, this is all engraved. Sweet. Move on to the next level. And that's just some random granite, really. So that's not really a problem. It's just kimberlite, that's fine. Shift F1. That would be here. Shift F3 for this level of mine. It's just clothing pieces traveling downwards through the magma, somehow safely floating downwards. That is bullshit. That is complete and utter bullshit. I do not approve. Did it not set? Shift F3. Zoom to here. There. Okay, now it's set. Well, go dig. Go dig, buddies. Pets, livestock, bunch of kittens, and a lot of giant keys. I think my people are killing the giant sparrows first, which is understandable but mildly annoying. And you are engraving as you should be. Perfect. Alright, alright, alright. Yep, definitely taking in a sparrow there. Not that that's a bad thing, just weird. And there's some barley seeds. Barley which can be turned into booze, which can be turned into awesome. That counts as cavern floor, apparently. Go figure. Alrighty. This is an opening though, which is less good. But what you gonna do? Yep, and we keep getting interrupted, of course. Because why wouldn't we be? The fuck? What are you carrying that? I mean, okay. Why the oh right, because we wanted 240 gold chests for down below. We're actually producing a metric fuck ton of gold furniture at the moment. Yeah, that's fine. I would like this actually dug down. And this. And like this. To make this a bit more manageable, easily accessible, less messy. Potentially. And yeah, just dump all the crappy clothing in the magma. That's a lot of blood. In the hospital. Who'da thunk? I mean, we have enough soap in theory that should get cleaned eventually. Should. And this is just filled with bullshit. Have all these been said to be justice? They have. Apparently I've struck lapis lazuli and they keep engraving masterpieces. Masterpieces are good. Lapis, a little less so, but I'll take it for the practice, for the jewelers if nothing else. Apparently there's magma bullshit happening there, which shouldn't really affect us. In theory. Shift F1. Do we want people faffing around on this level? No, we're gonna close it off. Entirely. just lock the doors. And this level we are gonna install some golden doors in order to make this a lot more manageable. As in actually lockable. If it should become necessary. Yay, so. Gonna check up above, see if there's any doors we still haven't placed. I think we've placed everything we need, but I'm not 100% sure. I think we have. Yeah, it looks like we have. It's probably okay the way it is. Some extra doors to the prison, maybe. Like so. A couple more here to block access to the nobles' rooms, I guess. To keep the riffraff out, like so. That's probably reasonable. Let the dwarves lug some more gold furniture around. Value-wise, rounding 6.3 mil. So, not too bad on that front, at least. I'm so tempted to dig in there, because that level is just weird, but... He can't really hurt Fireclaw, he's the mascot, so yeah. How are those coming along? Slowly. Made 6 since the last time I checked. Go figure. Well, we need to think about where we're gonna put extra graves, actually. So, let us assume that we dig down in this general direction. Let's see if the stone is appropriate for what we're hoping to do here. Because we're gonna need more tombs for named characters in a moment. Yeah, very much so. So yeah, let's dig this out. How's this coming along? About halfway done. Okay, good. Okay. We're apparently out of cloth. Let me think how the whole thing is set up here. We should have pigtails, because they wouldn't be used for meals. They would only be used for cloth, but we did dump a bunch of clothing recently, so yeah, we could temporarily run out. But we should hopefully catch up on that. What do we have here? We just have thread, so that will get processed into that. And this is where we keep our pigtails. We don't have a lot. Oh yeah, we're gonna fall behind a bit. But that should be fine. We just need to make sure that we're regularly dumping the crappy clothing. And actually... 20-30 thread is fine. 120 to 160. Oh, that's actually a relatively... Wait. We have plenty of cloth. No, that's just the dyer actually complaining, not anyone important. Never mind, it's fine. Jeez. It's actually fine. Completely fine. What about Kias? Well, the sparrows are dead, so the Kias are next on the menu. The hunter should take them out momentarily. Clothier. Make cloth glove, make cloth cloak. We have unused plant cloth. What the... Wait, excuse me? Did a Kia just fly into the barracks? Ballsy. Stupid but ballsy. I'll give it that. That was very ballsy. Why the fuck is it not working? Okay. Resuming production, fine. You go there, you do that. Are you not able to use dyed cloth? Surely you can. Okay, you are using what? No, you just made it, so that won't work. But yeah, there's a bunch of stuff in there. This is still getting dumped, so whatever. What do you mean needs unused? You have unused shit. Oh, I think dyeing stuff is just fucking with my workflow here. And creating spam. Or something. Or maybe they can't use this for whatever reason. I don't know. Fuck, I honestly don't know. Yeah, because they're taking stuff that gets woven from here. Can you... Why not? Why aren't you using this stuff? Okay, let's say we took the bins off or something. Would that help? Would that, for fuck's sake, help? Let's just watch how this goes. Okay, so you're making stuff right now. You're making a cloak. Pigtail cloth. Okay, so it's just cloth. It's not dyed. So can you not use dyed cloth? But there is stuff in here that's like dyed, right? Yep. It is dyed, so you can use that. Just not for everything? Okay, fine. Let's see. Cannot guess the outputs. Oh, that is just cancerous. So you're depending on these in order to... But you are making what? A cloak? So there's things you can't use it for. You need undyed stuff. That's key is interrupting. One unused plant cloth. No, this is just weirdness with the bins, I think. Okay, we're gonna dig out a big ass stockpile then. Somewhere that doesn't use bins. Just like so. There. Just dig it out. We're gonna fix this. We're gonna make this work. And here, this needs to be smooth. How are you doing on this? Done? Done. Nice. Perfect. Okay, the final living level then needs to be engraved. Alrighty. Miners should gather in short order. Virtually everyone has a pick. So everyone that's not doing something else will eventually show over here and swarm over this. This is nothing of great consequence. We're just gonna dig out the crappy gems in the walls. And worry about the rest at a later date. Okay. You're smoothing, that's fine, and you're digging, which is even better. And that's just rock mugs getting made. And rock stuff of other kinds, really, as well. Let's re-enable the bone crossbows. We seem to have gathered a few bones. And this is gonna be a leather stockpile. Because apparently that's just the way it's gonna have to be. Okay, and this is mildly covered in puke because the dwarves are so cave adapted at this point that every time they go outside they're sick for days. Sweet! Digging at least is proceeding quickly. With this kind of swarm. Oh yeah, very nice. Dig it, dig it, dig it. Booze? Booze is good. Ugh. Soil? Well, we're going to have to dig that out and replace it with stone walls. We can't have that. Oh, and apparently it's winter. Sorry, not winter, goddammit. Autumn. We'll be able to trade with some people. Make some, well, I suppose saying that good things happen is mildly excessive, but we'll make something happen. I need these dug out as well. Just these random soil tiles, just get rid of them. We're gonna replace them with actual walls. So, where are my kimberlite blocks? Let's see. That's raw kimberlite. That isn't the same. We want the blocks. In fact, we'll even add some flooring here to cover the nasty soil. There we go. And we'll cover that little part once these are built. Because it's safer that way, less chance of things getting fucked up. And they will get fucked up. Alrighty. How are we on those chests? Almost halfway done. About, oh... hard to say. About a third done. Okay, that got finished, that's good. And we will need to smooth this entire thing, of course, in order for it to make a proper, nice stockpile. Come on. And yes, smooth this. We're also gonna place some gold doors. Yay, here. Now, I'm assuming that this is actually not quite done, but making progress. Good. Good, good, good. You do like progress. And we can actually set the stockpile now. So, well, we're gonna forbid thread, but we're gonna leave cloth and we're gonna not use bins for our supply to make sure things don't get borked this time. So, the barley should be happily getting made, and that should provide us with a steady all year round supply, hopefully, of something we can use. Okay, that's getting moved over. There's gonna be a lot of carrying as people move stuff out of the bins, I think. No, don't use bins. Bins are bad. Hell, you shouldn't even be putting cloth in there at all. But I suppose they'll have to figure it out on their own. And here we just have stuff on the bookshelves. Okay, fine. Make choir, make scroll rollers, make book bindings, fine. What about binding books? Or making scrolls? We can make scrolls now. Make scroll. We have 5, but let's say we wanted 15 to 20 scrolls. Just a good supply of literature for the dwarves to obsess over. Okay, that looks good. They're making the stuff. Clothing for days. Good, good, good. Does this have soil under it? Oh! This needs to be temporarily removed so we can make sure there's no soil under there. Just remove those doors. You'll put them back down at a later date. Also, how are the animals? There are just some giant ravens around, so that's not as bad. Ooh, a giant pool of Kia blood. I approve. Fuck those beasties. And you are happily working your way through the green glass in all the gem bins that really shouldn't be there anymore, but somehow are. Good. Alright, alright, alright. And you are just happily dyeing all the stuff. Good. GMQ dye thread. Same as that one, just forever and ever. So that hopefully you have more things that look even nicer. Okay. That is still some soil there that we could try and remove, but I don't want to move the soap thing. Essentially. And in terms of stone, it's mostly granite that we have a lot of. In all kinds of awkward places, really. That and some basalt, but that is less horrible. Booze-wise, what are we maintaining? Up to 1400? Yeah, that's more or less the capacity of our stockpile currently, so that's actually reasonable. Okay, and this has very little left. They're just finishing up, in fact, more or less. Which I totally approve of. Should make for good time for them. Then we can start engraving some other things. Yep. So, what's left? Just a couple of corners, really. Okay. Down here in the gold mine level, most of it has been... needs unrotten dye. Unrotten dye item. Oh boy. But yeah, looks like most of the gold has been moved out of here, so we'll soon be closing this level off. Which is fine, there's no shortage of gold. Hell, making all these chests is a good way to just... it's an excuse to spend that gold and put it into something useful, you know? Same as these tombs, they certainly are... well, they're a nice thing. But also an excuse for spending even more gold. And making the fortress even more valuable. I do so hope we'll attract another dragon. That one was fun. Even if he died like a bitch. Okay, put this down. Once that is placed, we can replace this with the weird gecko. Oh shit. Oh snap! It's a weird creature. Oh, and he's close to Vutok. Rip. Oh. Well, We are gonna split the pot here and we're gonna resolve this in a moment, but woo boy! Weird Gecko. This is gonna be fun.